Greetings and welcome to Pinball Help. This is Mike here. Today I am taking a first look at a new pinball machine that I picked up in Dallas at the Texas Pinball Festival. It's an Atari Airborne Avenger. This was kind of a fluke, a game that I stumbled upon and I decided to grab it. And I don't really know a whole lot about it. This is another discovery. I'm going to show you basically what the game looks like as I have pulled it off of my vehicle. This is the back glass. It looks to be in gorgeous shape. You can see I got Steve Ritchie to sign it, which is really cool. Airborne Avenger is Atari's third pinball machine. It was manufactured in September of 1977, and it's the lowest production of any of Atari's pinball machines, and Atari didn't make a whole lot of them anyway. But supposedly there's only 350 of these made. This artwork that you see here is by their guy named George Opperman, and it's just amazing. I really, really love the artwork. Very, very stylized, kind of James Bondish. It's just really cool. And he did I think he did the art for all of the Atari pinballs, and he also designed the Atari logo and probably a bunch of other stuff. It's unfortunate that if you Google this guy's name, you don't get a whole lot of information. I think he died kind of young. Steve Ritchie was telling me that he got cancer and kind of just in very short order kind of started to decay, and it was kind of sad. But you could see this guy was super talented, and as I understand, this is a self-portrait, or at least he used like part of himself to sketch this main guy in the front. So there's the back glass. It's really gorgeous. There's really like nothing wrong with it. So let's go take a look at the machine. And this is it. The cabinet's in really good shape. And take a look at this play field. This is I think all of Atari's games were wide bodies. And not just regular wide body, but wide body. This is wider than the Gottliebs and the Bally Williams. This thing is huge. So the playfield glass doesn't fit any other machines. And this is Steve Ritchie's very first pinball machine. It's kind of a really cool design. I'm very anxious to try to play it. I have no idea if this thing works or not. I basically kind of bought it off the back of a truck, threw it in my vehicle, and have brought it back. It has not been cleaned at all, and I'm really excited because, boy, this game is just lovely. Not even being wiped down. It's just beautiful. There's really not hardly anywhere. The only where that I can see is a little tiny spot right there where there was a captive ball in here. But there's all these kick-out holes, and normally when you have a kick-out hole, there's usually some wear on the playfield where the ball lands, and it's just, there's nothing here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I can only imagine how much better it's going to look once it's cleaned up and wiped down. Another thing that I really like about these machines is the artwork is very central to the game. And you notice how there's art and the shape of the plastics go around the art. It's really kind of cool. Most pinball machines, it's pretty much, you know, here's a triangle, fit some art on it. But you look here, George Opperman apparently really had a lot of influence. And so when he did a stylized design, they actually shaped the plastics around it, which is really, really cool. So I just love it. It's really artsy. It's a totally unique kind of visual, and I love the look. I love the use of the colors. I love the kind of geometry and the stylization of the art on these machines. It's really beautiful. Now, I talked with Steve Ritchie at length about this game at the Texas Pinball Festival. He was kind of psyched to see something so old, but he didn't have particularly fond memories of working on this game. From what he told me, he felt that he was hamstrung a bit by Nolan Bushnell and the way he wanted certain things done that he thought were not going to result in a reliable pinball machine. And you'll see what I'm talking about. This game has a number of unorthodox design elements that you know, in short order were abandoned by most other pinball manufacturers or didn't use. I mean, Atari started making their first pinball machines in 1976. Gottlieb had been doing pinball machines for decades before, and obviously they'd learned the right way to do things and the wrong way. And so there's some things in this game that maybe now in retrospect it seems obvious, but maybe it wasn't back then. First off, the score displays are here in the skirt in the front of the game instead of up on the backboard. And you'll notice I've got the back glass off, but inside of the head there's nothing. There's just some light bulbs. Where's the guts of this? This is a solid state game, so where's the boards? Well, like Pinball 2000, they actually put them down underneath the playfield, and we'll lift the playfield up and get a look at it. So let's see, lift this up, and right there. So here is underneath the playfield. It takes two of these things to hold it up. It's not an easy thing to do with one person. I've got my assistant here helping me, and so this is the underside of the playfield. There's a ribbon cable that's coming down. This machine is really, really clean. As we look down inside, there's our transformers and power supply. There's two boards that go in this game. They are pulled out for transport, and I've got them behind me. I'll show them to you. But there's a main system board, and then there's like some kind of a power supply board. But I'll give you a look of the inside of the cabinet. I have not vacuumed it. I've not cleaned it out at all. So it's really nice and clean. Pretty cool. Where's our system board? Right over here. So this is the system board from the machine, and it's a bit dusty. But you see there's this one big main board, and what's interesting about it, it has this banks of fuses up here. And I have no idea if the machine works. It says Space Rider here, so this is probably a replacement board that I assume has the appropriate RAM or ROM in it. And then there's this other board right here. There's another power supply or a solenoid driver board or something. The guy I bought it from, he didn't know if it works either. So we will see. I'm just kind of taking a quick survey of the machine and everything. And so there we have it. Now another thing that's interesting, and this is one thing Steve Ritchie pointed out, you've got your coils here for slingshots, which seem somewhat standard. But look at the flipper coils. They're these rotary coils that operate like this. And supposedly they weren't particularly reliable or very powerful. So that's look at that. That's an unusual flipper construction. It will be interesting to see if this stuff works, and if it doesn't, whether we can get parts for it. This game is in such beautiful condition. I almost, I would like to bring it back up in 100% original condition. But some of these coils are very odd. These circular coils. So it's going to be really interesting to see. And you'll notice here's an Atari thing. The flipper switches are cherry switches, typical like what you'd see in a video game. And so that's kind of an initial first look of 1977 Atari Airborne Avengers. Stay tuned for more. I will be slowly putting this thing together and seeing if it works. And as always, thanks for watching. Be sure to visit the website, pinballhelp.com. There's my YouTube channel, YouTube/pinballhelp. Visit Reddit/pinballhelp. And of course, we're on Facebook. Search for us. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more.